Hello, I'm Nicole Alexander, and I'm the author and speaker of my own wellness presentation, and I hope you enjoy learning more about me. So there are 6 dimensions within wellness, and wellness is the interactive process of becoming aware and practicing those healthy choices to create a more successful and balanced life. They can be broken down into physical, emotional, spiritual, intellectual, social, occupational, and environmental. Physical wellness can be broken down into many different attributes, and I broke them down into getting active, maintaining your muscle, finding a healthy weight, minding your metabolism, building healthy habits, and eating a healthy diet. My activity levels differ each season, just like most of yours, I'm sure. And in the summer, I like to swim laps, and most of the rest of the year, I would like to plan on increasing my walks to 3 times per week and having noticeable progress starting now, and having noticeable progress made by January 31st. I have an obstacle standing my way because I would rather play with my children, and this is something that I need to focus on. I would like to do this because the frequency of these walks would allow me to not only motivate myself, but also to meet my goal, stress and my fat, and increase my muscle mass. I commit to this goal. So building healthy habits. I grew up with an Italian grandmother that grew her own vegetables, and so we continued that, and this is something that I instill not only in myself but my family. And so on the left hand side you can see pictures of vegetables we have grown or gotten in a food box delivery. It just kind of depends on the month. And then in the middle you can see my middle son, and we try to eat from scratch, and those are homemade bagels. And on the right-hand side, you can see another example of eating healthy. Emotional wellness is when a person is aware and can understand and accept their emotions, and they have the resources to be able to handle any of the changes and challenges that they may face. So here I wrote down some things that we can do to help and be healthy in our emotional wellness each day. Counselors obviously might instill this with their patients, as long as we need to do this for ourselves. So reduce stress, attend counseling, learning to say no, having or building a strong support network, and being self-aware and self-acceptable. So my emotional wellness is strengthened by my support group, which you'll see on the left-hand side. Those are mainly my friends and my family. Also my counselor, Ms. Kelsey Davis, and my ability to say no to things. And so I put a picture of myself, my counselor, and my friends, which are things that help me to be more emotionally stable and more emotionally well. So one of the things I hope to continue to speak positively into my life, and my motivation for this is a sense of self-acceptance, to feel better in the skin that I'm in. I know this is an ongoing goal. However, I did set myself up to start now and hopefully see some actual progress of writing down self-worth and valuable comments to myself by August 1st. And some obstacles that I have is my negative self-worth. And so hopefully this will continue to be strengthened. Spiritual dimension is the next area, and that is to be able to be connected to something greater than yourself. This areas which is values, morals, beliefs, and things that you find that ground you. So somebody bigger than yourselves, typically meditation or prayer, experiencing nature, meaning, purpose, and coherence in life are areas in which that will help you grow in your spiritual dimension of wellness. So I feel spiritual wellness is probably the biggest part of my life. I find huge comfort and guidance in seeking to know more about God and worshiping Him. These are things I do each day. I read my Bible, I pray, I listen to worship music, jam out in my car. I also am a volunteer wherever I can find the time. Another aspect within this dimension is experiencing nature, and this is an actual area in which I would like to strengthen. Each summer we go to Colorado, we like to hike, kayak, canoe, and each fall we camp with the Cub Scouts. I would like to strengthen this goal by hiking and completing this one family hike by December 1st. We attend turkey trots and other things, and I would like to continue this even after my kids are out of this age range where they kind of are forced to do this. One obstacle that I find that is my way is weather and time. I would like to notice this progress and find motivation to continue to be healthy. So the next section of wellness is intellectual wellness. This can be described as taking part of any educational, cultural, community, or any other thought-provoking area in which your life, it depends on you, right? So in mine, these are some things that I work towards. And within my own intellectual dimension are mainly like crafting, baking, things like that. I also like to go to historical places and travel and attend and present at conferences. So here's some pictures of me doing those things. However, I still have some obstacles and things I would like to work on. So one thing I would like to work on is I would like to joy read at least one book by January 1st and starting that now. And I actually have one packed for this weekend's girls trip. So I really hope that I can improve on that. I would like to improve this not only for fun, but also for my own personal joy in reading. It's something that has kind of been reduced in stress because of school and working full time. Obstacles would be reducing my nightly TV time and finding a book that keeps my attention. I would like to accomplish a goal for reading for pleasure, especially because this was something I've kind of lost over the years. This was something that I was really big at when I was younger. Again, I commit to this goal. So the next one is social dimension of wellness. This can include the relationships we have and the amount of support we receive. So I broke these into different domains or different areas in which you could do that. Friendship, healthy relationships, balancing social and personal time, and building a safe supporting system. In my area, I feel that you need friendships and healthy relationships to help you cope with all of your different areas in wellness. I have been very blessed with good friendships, however, not always healthy relationships. So that is one thing I am continuing to work on. The other thing I'm continuing to work on is personal time. So I would like to allow myself 3 hours of weekend time for personal time. I feel that I'm quick to anger if I don't have time by myself. I also feel that this is hard because my children and my husband and my dog and all the other things that I have going on aren't necessarily allowing me to focus on myself. My motivation for this is to be the best person I can be, the best mom, the best teacher, the best student, and so forth. So I commit to this goal by having progress made by May 1st and starting it now. The last but not final thing that I'm going to talk about is occupational environmental dimension of wellness. This is the ability to achieve healthy balance between school, work, pleasure, and leisure activities. Healthy occupations and environmental wellness occur all together harmoniously. They need to work together like this. And so I broke those down into 3 different aspects: gentleness, outlook, fostering environment. I have lots of obstacles, like I have said before. I would like to strengthen this by making realistic goals, and I would like to improve this dimension by writing down motivational notes or even scriptures to myself to speak positivity back in my life. You can be positive and be in a toxic environment, and then the toxicity is going to take over. So this is one thing I really need to work towards. One obstacle is that just to remember to do it. Time gets away from us. I commit to having this noticeable progress made by May 2022. 2 areas in which my life I need to improve on are outlined here. They are emotional dimension and social dimension. So in my emotional dimensions, I would like to reduce stress, continue to say no, and be more self-acceptance. I did speak on which commitments I specifically would like to work towards on the slides previous. The next area in which I need to work towards is social dimension by balancing my social, social and personal time and fostering those healthy relationships. Both things work hand in hand, in my opinion. If you don't have the ability to say no, it's going to be hard for you to find your self-worth and your self-acceptance, which is then going to stress you out. And then in your social dimension. If you are constantly having unhealthy relationships, then you're going to feel like you don't have personal time. And so I would like to work towards those. Thank you so much for your time, and I hope you have a wonderful day.